The one thing that has held me back, I say the one thing, there's a lot of things, but in the belief system and looking in the past has not been a lot. It's been my, not necessarily lack of success, but imminent failure with people. You know, because I love people, and the ideas that I have involve a lot of people, and I tend to get people involved, and I tend to believe in people and give them everything that I've got, you know, to the team. And for a while I'll have great, you know, a great cohesion with
Do they
them.
disappoint you from time to time?
See, that's the thing, is I don't know if maybe I'm expecting everybody to be like me. When it's my project, it makes sense that I'm going to care more than everybody else.
Well, let us give you something here, because this is a big piece, and it's right where most all of you are. We've used a word today several times, and we really want you to hear the word, feel the word, and understand the word. And the word is resonance. It's the same word as tuning to something. It's the same word as receiving mode. So when you are looking for resonance with your inner being and finding it, you find power and clarity and upliftment. It's not just knowledge, it's refreshment, it's replenishment. It's big, it matters, but when you are looking for it from other humans, you're looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
But it's easy to do that because they'll give you real-time feedback.
Right.
They'll also give you a lot of lip service. They'll also tell you what they think you want to hear. It might be real and it might not, and it's all good and it doesn't matter, but you know where you're going to get the real stuff? From source. And so once you get that straight, then you become one who flows to them but doesn't need to receive from them.
See, that's what I want. I want that one directional love that really doesn't expect in return. Just
Well, it's nice if you run into somebody who's all tuned in and they're holding you as their object of attention and they're flooding all of that resonance all over you. It feels really good, and we don't blame you for looking for it there again, but you can't count on it because they're human and they're going to get in a bad mood, and sometimes they're looking for it from you, and you kind of train each other away from your true power and from your true guidance by asking for behavior from one another in really what are unnatural ways. You are at your core one who loves. So when you are working with a team of people and everybody has to do their part and you focus on someone who isn't, your disappointment is not because of what they're doing or not doing. Your disappointment is because you're looking for love in all the wrong places. Your disappointment is because you're looking for resonance from them. Everybody wants to be relatable. I want you to understand me. I want you to get me. I want you to know where I'm coming from. I want you to be excited about this project. After all, I'm doing it for the good of humanity. And so you get into that defensive, justifying stage when they are not pre-wired to find resonance with you. They are pre-wired to find resonance with their own inner being too. So if they're finding it with you, you're going to disappoint them sooner or later too. We're not encouraging you to not love each other. It is delicious to love each other, and it is so wonderful to see positive aspects in each other. But it's like, it's better if you're going to vacuum your living room floor, plug the vacuum cleaner into the electrical current first. Because you can go through all the motions, you can drag that thing all over the place and make marks all over the carpet, but you're not really doing what you mean to do. And if you are not in tune with source energy, so that the whole of you is focused upon them and the whole of you is calling through them to you, in other words, when you are tuned to source energy, we've not said this before, but let's just get right to this. So could you feel the distinction that we were making? First of all, do you accept that your inner being and you are potentially two different points of attraction depending upon your mood? Potentially one point of attraction when you're tuned in, but potentially 2 points of attraction. So you can play it either way, through your empowerment and through your disempowerment, through your positive emotion or negative emotion. So you're potentially split in your energy or not, and they are the same. Did you hear us when we said that law of attraction is responding to you and to you in your physical form and to you in your non-physical form? So if you want something but you doubt it, and you want something but you notice that you've got to struggle with it, and you want something, then your point of attraction is all wobbly, all sort of resistant and corrupted, and therefore your point of attraction is rather weak. You're getting some of what you want and you're getting some of what you don't want. When you don't want is equivalent to what you do want, then you're getting nothing different. I want it, but I want it, but I want it, but I want it, but you're not moving. But your inner being is. Your desire is always evolving because of your inner being, and the inner being part of you therefore is always evolving. So when law of attraction responds to this pure, not diluted, not contradicted energy, can you feel the power and the leverage in it? Can you feel what that power is? So now imagine yourself all tuned in with that, all of that flowing through you, and now you're focused on a project, or focused upon a person, or focused upon a healing, or focused upon something with all of that power. Don't you think that you are having meaningful impact in their life experience? That's what upliftment is. But you teach through the clarity of your example. Words don't teach. It's only the clarity of your own example. You're doing really, really well. If you're asking to always be in alignment, you're asking something that's not possible as long as you're in your human body. Not only not possible, not wanted. You didn't say, I'll go into my body and I'll figure out what I want, and then I'll line up with it, and I will never allow contrast to put me into that expanding period again. I'll never allow any more step one. I'll just go in quick, I'll get it fast, I'll line up, I'll create it, and I'll be done. You never said that. You said, keep it coming, keep it coming. I'm going to get better and better at this. I'll find my balance. I'll use my emotions to guide me. I'll know what I don't want, and I'll know what I do want. And when I figure it out, I'll focus as much as I can on what I do want, and I'll find as much resonance I can with the source within me, and I will power this world. I'll be like a satellite dish beaming pure source energy right into projects that we all care about, through my love, through my clarity, through my alignment, not through my hate, not through my discord, not through my separation.
And not dependent on other people's vibration.
Not dependent on others, but eager for them to join you. And they are more likely to join you when you are in resonance with your inner being, because when you are in resonance with your inner being, you are in resonance with theirs. But just like we said to our friend earlier, you can't control what their decisions are. That's not your job. Your point of attraction is your only job. And conscious awareness of it makes this all really fun.
Yeah, it does. That is pretty cool.
There isn't anything that you cannot accomplish, and life is showing you things that you want. We're making too much of this, and yet don't you like knowing what you just felt resonance with? Aren't you more eager about getting out there, and aren't you less likely to beat up on yourself or anybody else about stuff? Don't you just want to tune in to the clarity and love and alignment and power that is really you, and just live happily ever after? Don't you want to just demonstrate that for others? Don't you want others to witness your calm and your clarity? And when you're in a bad mood, wouldn't it be nice if in front of your children, or in front of your employees, or in front of anybody that you are around, if you said, oh, I'm in such a bad mood because I've managed to focus myself out of alignment with who I am and what I want. So if you'll just excuse me for a little bit, I'm going to go in the other room and I'm going to get tuned back in, which means I have to quiet my mind. I have to forget about all of you altogether. I have to render you non-existent in my life just for a little while. And once I get you and all the trouble you bring to me out of my thoughts, my vibration will rise back into the sunshiny person that I am meant to be. And when I feel better, I will come back into your experience and I will glow all over you, and you will be better for having known me. Enough?